Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we're here to nourish our souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program, thoughts by Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco, and this is the book right here. We're in the last part, and it's messages entitled Trust in God. So everything that we've been studying together is about trusting God. And before we get started, just hope everybody had a beautiful and lovely weekend and that we are set today, Monday, when we record this message. But anytime we're listening, that today and on, we just have strength, courage, hope, love, compassion, and joy and fun, right? We're going to have some fun, friends. So what a great way to begin the week. And today's message has such a beautiful, beautiful thoughts of reflection for us. So let us get started. Friends, have you ever wondered what makes you, not your job, not your name, not even your history, at the deepest level, who are you? Today's message reminds us that you, me, us, we are divine essence. So the message reads, all beings are of divine essence because they originate in the creating psyche, which establishes the process of evolution through infinite experiences of never-ending progress. So that's what Joanna and Divaldo are telling us. And what they're telling us, it's something extraordinary. Why? Because every single being, human, animal, or spiritual, comes from the same divine source. The creating psyche refers to the infinite mind of God, from which all life originates, right? Because we come from God, we share His essence, even if in a small developing form. So we can say our existence, it's not random. It's a part of a carefully designed process. So infinite experiences equals continuous learning, thus eternal progress. There is no final graduation. There's no ceiling to our growth, which makes it powerful because alive here and beyond is an ever-expanding journey. In the Spirit's book, question 40, we have something super beautiful for us to think about. It talks about the different links that we have as a spiritual universal family. And we are told by the spirits in that section, right, that everything in nature is linked. In other words, God makes use of spirits at all degrees of advancements to assist the accomplishment of His designs, right? In other words, to paraphrase, spirits who influence natural phenomena may act instinctively or with conscious intent depending on their level of development. In God's design, even the most rudimentary spirits, excuse me, friends, I had Meet the Teacher night, friends, and I've been speaking for hours and hours, so I'm going to start again. I'm so sorry. In God's design, even the most rudimentary spirits, unaware of the role, serve the harmony of creation, progressing over time from executing simple tasks to directing both material and moral forces. So this creation that we all, right, from the smallest forces in nature to the greater roles, we all evolve spiritually and morally through the experiences that shape our eternal journey. In other words, in our daily lives, we can see it like this: the small acts of kindness to the greatest acts of moral courage. Every step forward is part of God's eternal plan for us. So our divine origin means we are meant to keep progressing no matter how slow the steps may feel, no matter where we are, because that is that divine psyche, right? That beautiful divine creation of God. In Ecclesiastes 3:11, we have a beautiful verse from the Bible that says, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. And we see how this verse beautifully aligns with our message. God placed eternity and the potential for never-ending progress within each of us, right? So it's why we're always yearning for something higher, pure, and truer. So a thought for us to keep in mind is like this endless horizon. We're going to see a video at the end, friends, just a couple of little visualizations that we can do throughout the week when we're thinking about who we are and what am I, right? It's really hard to define in one word, in one way, in one event, one action, one lifetime. But if we see this from the beyond, if we see it like in the metaphor of a horizon, right? Our perspective begins to expand, and that exercise and that way of seeing it becomes truly part of our journey, right? A horizon of moving forward, because we are the divine essence. We carry God's part within us. And because of that growth, our growth will never end. Our light will never fade. So we need to walk forward with confidence, believing that this journey is eternal. It is limitless, but nevertheless, it is possible because we put our trust in God. And that isn't here, right? That divine origin is within us. Dear friends, please enjoy the beautiful visualization at the end with some music, seeing that horizon. What a beautiful homework of the week. We'll see each other soon. Till next week, same place, same time. Please tune into other programs here at Kardec Radio. Enjoy the visualization. Bye, friends.